never gonna turn down a homie. Knock, knock, I'm at your neighbor house. Straight cash, I bought your neighbor out. You should come to the house, woman. Come and see what your new neighbor boss. I had to go off, had to say that verse one time. Had to say a couple bars one time. Since I had the instrumental on. Welcome. Let me take these off. I only use the headphones now for like just the intro, so I could hear the song and like dial it down and shit. But other than that, we should be good to go. Let me just move everything in position since I'm over here scrambling already. 2014-15, all defense. Oh shit! I just cut off the. Oh no, we back on now. All right, I'm gonna have to fix that in post. It cut off for a little bit. My bad, y'all. My apologies. Welcome to another episode, another edition of the No Signal Podcast with your boy, your host, Mondo, man. This is episode 107 of the No Signal Podcast. You feel me? How's everybody been? How's everybody doing? How y'all feeling? I'm feeling good. Just to let y'all know how I'm feeling and stuff. All defensive second team. AD was all defensive second team in 2015. It's pretty crazy, but either way, I'm looking at an old game right here on my second monitor because there's no active games on right now. Well, East Coast time. Fucking you know what I mean, East Coast time. It's like 3 hours ahead of West Coast. So right now it's like fucking 6:30 over there. There's no games on yet. But either way, I'm watching this rerun, Western Conference Finals 2015, Golden State, Houston. What else was I finna say? I was about to start talking. What was I gonna say, yo? Oh yeah, a Jay-Z instrumental to begin with, because this weekend I'm going to this event. This one event is called Vinyl and Vino. You pretty much, listen to vinyls, whatever vinyl they got that day. They have like different weeks, different times, different albums and shit. You just gotta look on their Instagram and stuff. It's a slow jams with a Z, slow jams. But yeah, man, it's pretty cool. It's pretty dope. Low key, you see, I got a little festive right here. I got my plant right there. I got some Christmas presents. I'm excited for Christmas, y'all. I'm excited for Christmas, honestly. Low key, each year I get less and less gifts, but that's fine. You know what I mean? Because that Christmas money be coming in handy. Like Phil handy with the handles. You know what I mean? Phil handy with the handles. But but like I was saying, man, that Vinyl and Vino shit, I went not even last week, it was like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, they had Kanye's first album, College Dropout, on. They had the College Dropout on. Oh my gosh, bro. That's like my favorite album. Besides Graduation, that's my favorite Kanye album, bro. For real. Because Spaceship, that's the first song of Kanye I've ever heard. First Kanye song I've ever heard. But either way, yo, I got there. I went solo. So just let me say a little story time. Just paint the picture. I went solo. So me, fucking little virgin and shit, pulling up by myself. And then I like get off and I like the event says like 7, like doors open at 7, whatever. And I get off the car and I was just like, oh, okay, like let me see what's up. Let me, see how's the vibe looking. Cause it's Vinyl and Vino. So like I said, you listen to vinyl records and you drink, wine or whatever you want to take with you and shit to the place. Whatever drink of your choice and shit. But they got drinks there, but just like a very selected few. So just keep that in mind. And low-key, you could bring your own shit. Like, so the girl that was sitting in front of me, she brought her own Henny bottle. And it was a big-ass Henny bottle. I was like, oh, shit. Like, yo, low-key, my eyes getting watery right now. I'm like, blinking mad fast or some shit. I don't know why they got watery all of a sudden. I'm about to start crying on a bitch. But yeah, fucking. So I get there by myself, and I seen this one other girl. She's by herself, right? So whatever, I'm over there, talking to her, chopping it up, whatever. Like, oh, what brings you here? Whatever, all this shit. And oh, what's this? What's that? Like, oh, how'd you find out about this place? And like, it was her first time, and it was my first time too. So I was like, hey, fuck it. And she was a black girl. Keep in mind, she was a black girl and shit. So we was just talking, whatever. I wasn't really trying to like, get at her or anything like that because I got my little boot thing. But other than that, I was just chilling for the most part, just talking to her, just whatever, getting to know her little by little. But there was a time where I was like tripping. I was like, but she said it like after. I think it was before or after. It had to have been before. She was telling me all this shit like, oh, something something, and I mentioned something about Drake, and she said she don't know like Drake songs like that, or she don't listen to Drake like that. And I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, I was like tripping in my head. I was like, no fucking way. I was like, ain't no fucking way. But she was like saying all this shit like, oh, old Drake. I like old Drake when he was, flirty and blah, 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 singing love songs and all this shit. And I'm just like, yo, like, the old Drake don't really like, he got love songs and shit, but it's not like, oh, that's just strictly old Drake. Like, he's got some like recent shit, you know what I mean? That's like lovable and shit. Like on More Life, Teenage Fever, shit like that. Or Feel No Ways, something like that. I should be downtown whipping on the way to you. That's my song right there. You got something that belongs to me. Your body language. Yo, tell me why the other day I was trying to hit a high note. It was that high note. I don't know if y'all seen that Jamie Foxx shit where he's like, oh, fuck you, fuck you. I was trying to do that shit. And I was like, fuck you. I was like, fuck. I was hitting that note for real earlier the other day. That shit was hilarious. But yo, tell me why I was just going off in the Vinyl and Vino shit. I was just going off to all the Kanye songs and shit. And she was like looking at me. She was like, oh, something, something. Oh, low key deep down, you know all the lyrics. You know all the lyrics. Like, she was telling me like that. And I was like, fucking Kanye, I fucking love Kanye. I was just telling her, but she was just like, she saw me because like right when the album started or whatever, like when the, songs like, oh, All Falls Down, started playing and shit, people started standing up. And I was just like, oh, like, I was like, why are they standing up? Like, it's just a listening party type shit. But because they had chairs and shit, but you could stand up if you want. And then he was just like going off, just blah, blah, 2 words, Chi-Town, raised me crazy. He was like rapping to like another like random and shit. But me, I was like the biggest random there. So I was just like, get them high. All the girls put their hands in your motherfucking man. Like, you know what I mean? I was just going off by myself, like on my solo shit, but it was just like so like hilarious. Cause the girl that was right there, she like, it was a random, bro. Like, I didn't even know her. She didn't know me, but we was just still like, just vibing and shit, not like flirty or nothing, but I was just like, to myself. She was there. Like, she didn't really know the lyrics like that. So she was just like, just bobbing her head and shit. But me, I was like, my freshman year, I was going through Alabama, still I bet up the nerve to drive my ass about college. I was going off for real. But either way, they got a Jay-Z one this weekend, and I'm finna be in that bitch. Y'all know me. Y'all know I'll be going off to the Jay-Z shit. But let's move on, man. Let's move on for real. I just had to say a little story time, a little update. Last episode, I didn't really give y'all an update because I had a guest, so had to, what is it? Give the guest some recognition, help the guest out with some recognition on himself, on what he got going on. But moving on, talk of the town this weekend, Grand Theft Auto 6. Grand Theft Auto 6. Today is Wednesday. I believe the trailer dropped not even yesterday, like 2 days ago. 2 days ago. It had to have been 2 days ago. So in 2 days, it got 112 million views. 112 million. Like, not only is Rockstar getting fucking cash, getting like a shitload of money from like, GTA 5 still, like the online, playing and like, the microtransactions and shit like that, you know what I mean? So not only are they getting money from Grand Theft Auto 5 still, but just off the fucking GTA 6 trailer, they're getting a whole fucking bag. Like, bruh, 112 million views in just 2 days. And it was like 94 million likes. And I was just like, yo, are you fucking shitting me right now? I was like, just imagine when the whole GTA 6 comes out, it's going to be like more popular than when the PS5 dropped. You know what I mean? And the PS5 dropped, everybody was going crazy and shit. They fucking sold out. The manufacturer had to like push out more PS5s and shit. So it was like, what the fuck? But fucking Rockstar, bro, they're getting a fucking bag just off the trailer, bro. They're getting a bag just off the trailer. 112 million views in 2 days, 94 million likes. That's insane. And all this is good news and stuff, but the only downside is coming 2025. We're in 2023 right now, so late 2023. This is the end of it right here. So with that being said, pretty much like 2024 is next month. So we pretty much got a year until the game comes out. But in reality, how far into 2025 are we talking? Are we talking early 2025, mid 2025, or like late 2025? You know what I mean? So that's the shit I'm trying to see. I'm trying to find out. That's the shit I'm trying to find out before anything else. Because everyone knows that shit got leaked a little bit, but in reality, like we don't really have like, no one really saved videos of the leaked footage and shit. Or anyways, like the leaked footage wasn't even that, that extreme. You know what I mean? To be like, oh shit, this is GTA 6. Oh shit, like, it wasn't that much, hyped around it, I guess, if you want to say, or controversial, something like that. But either way, I'm excited. But just think, bro, like I was on my Instagram the other day and I was like, oh, when GTA 5, because I posted that I got the copy of GTA 5 that same day. And fun fact, if y'all ain't know, GTA 5 came out on my birthday. I told mom, I was like, hey, mom, don't even give me nothing. If you want to give me one thing, give me this game for my birthday, and that's it. I'm set. And she got me GTA 5 for the PS3 on my birthday. Bro, that feeling of unwrapping a new game and taking it out of the case for the first time and popping it in for the first time and watching it load up, and then you get the whole like first time feel, like, you know what I mean? That shit, there's like nothing can compare to that. Honestly, nothing can compare to that. Pretty much like if you get a new iPhone and then you like peel off the fucking, the little see-through shit. But other than that, man, like there's no other better feeling than just unraveling the game. Boom, open the case, take it out the case, pop it in. Cause everything is just so fresh. You're like, oh, this is so brand new. I'm so new to this. I'm so new. You're like, oh, I'm so new to this. Oh, what am I gonna do? Like, you know what I mean? So like, I remember when I first played GTA 5. I didn't even play it at first. I looked up the same shit as I always do every time every time I first get something. I look up YouTube videos on people like unboxing the shit. I know I can't be the only one. I know I can't be the only one for real. Cause like I'll be I'll be like, just I have it in front of me and I'm just like, all right, and I put it down and I'm looking at videos like, all right, let me see how is he doing it? How is he doing it for the first time and shit? Just random shit. You know what I mean? Like, man, I miss those days for real. I miss those days. But either way, I'm excited for GTA 5. Along the trailer, we seen things like the club scene, the trap life, shipments, Um, it's giving me from what it looks like, you know, the dude getting the gator out the pool and shit like that, and like all these people like at the whatever like fucking mud area and shit, just like fucking doing, you know, just living life, doing dumb shit. I guess in the game it's called dumb shit, but pretty much like it gives me like Red Dead Redemption, you know, energy. It gives me Red Dead Redemption, like, you know, an outlook. Cause like when you think of it, Red Dead Redemption, bro, like there's so much shit you could do in there. There's so much shit you could do in there. And especially like seeing the trailer and seeing the dude get the gator out the fucking, you know, out the pool and shit. It just reminds me like, oh, dude, like I'm pretty sure we could fucking skin the gator, you know, skin a gator and then whatever, take it to a shop, and then they fucking, you know, strip it, and then you can make like fucking gator shoes, gator coat, shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, just imagine the possibilities. You know what I mean? Like, not only from like a GTA standpoint, like from GTA 5, but just like Rockstar in general, where they just Rockstar in general, where they had Red Dead Redemption, where they can do all these extra shit. I didn't play Red Dead Redemption at all, but from watching gameplay, you could skin gators, raccoons, shit like that. Like, just hunt any animal life or any wildlife, pretty much. And then yeah, you could just like skin it, make a fucking coat. Just imagine the possibilities. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Just imagine the possibilities in that game. Just endless, endless possibilities. Moving on to the basketball segment of the show, ladies and gentlemen, the in-season tournament is coming to an end. As we come down to the last four teams, Vegas is ready. The stage is set. I already seen the court. I already seen the court in Vegas. I seen pictures and, you know, little videos and stuff. But other than that, is this Clint Capella right here? That's a young ass Clint Capella, a little scrawny ass. This is when fucking Houston had Dwight as a fucking starting center. They had Capella coming off the bench. Yo, Josh Smith, bro. They don't make him like Josh Smith no more. Fucking big body, fucking dunking on niggas and shit. Like, excuse my language. I got a little too comfy right there. Dunking on niggas and shit. Moving on to the in-season tournament. As of yesterday, from what was it? It was down to it was the pretty much Elite Eight, and now it's down to the Final Four. So the Elite Eight, I didn't know how to fucking explain it in like bracketry, bracketology, you know. But either way, Indiana beat Boston 112 to 122. Pelicans beat the Kings 127 to, is that 127 or 127 to 117? Is that right? Let me fact check that if my numbers are wrong, because this is looking a little off. 127 to 117. Yeah, that's what I said, right? Yeah, 127 to 117. Pels and Kings. Oh, my bad. Let me go back. Indiana beat Boston 112 to 122, or 122 to 112. Pacers advance, and Pels beat the Kings 127 to 117. They move on as well, and the Milwaukee Bucks smack the Knicks respectfully 122 to 146. Milwaukee moves on to play Indiana. And as of last night, the Lakers played Phoenix. Lakers come out with the dub on a controversial ending. I'm going to get into that in a little bit. Yeah, the Lakers beat Phoenix 103 to 106. That controversial call at the end. Excuse me. Goddamn. If y'all watch basketball, if y'all seen the games last night, y'all know what I'm gonna talk about. That it was that call where Austin Reeves, LeBron inbounded to Austin Reeves, and Austin Reeves was getting doubled, fumbled the ball, he lost possession. As he was losing possession, I guess from what NBA NBA came out today as a statement. They came out and said that Reeves had his left hand on the ball when LeBron was trying to call a timeout. So in that case, they called and they counted the timeout. So with that being said, Reeves lost the ball. He fumbled it from the TV standpoint, from the broadcast, angle and stuff. It looked like the ball was already out of his hands, and then LeBron was like struggling, trying to call a timeout and shit. But in reality, like me personally, like I feel like that was like a bullshit call. As a Laker fan, I feel like we shouldn't have got that timeout. I feel like we lucked out. Honestly, we lucked out. But at the same time, like we deserve it. We deserve it. We've been getting hoed all last season. We got hoed all fucking like 4 or 5 games last season. And that's on record. Yeah. Yeah. But like as of last night, man, like that was a good ass game. KD was going off. KD, he had like 30. Like, did he have 30? Let me check that. Let me fact check that for y'all one time. KD, he had 31. Yeah, 31. But at the same time, KD had 31, but at the same time, it felt like he had 40. This fool was fucking making anything. There was a shot. I don't know what the fuck it was. He was like leaning out of bounds. Like he was like fucking, how do you say, like parallel. I don't know my fucking parallel, horizontal, diagonal, that shit like that. All I know is parallel, which is like straight forward. You know what I mean? Parallel. You know what I mean? It's straight forward, not to the side. To the side is diagonal, if I'm not mistaken, or horizontal. Horizontal, bitch, got the horizontal frontal. You know bitch got the horizontal frontal. But as I was saying, it's like he was like at like literally looking at the side of the backboard, and he fucking just threw it up and it went in. And I was like, bro, like this motherfucker's like leaning out of bounds and shit. And I'm like, how the fuck he make that shot? Cause he's like literally like fucking leaning, and then he just like threw that shit to the side. It's like, bruh, come on now. That shit's insane. Fuck, dude. I got some shit in my nose. But either way, I'm real excited. I'm real excited for this in-season tournament. KD said he's got us. KD said he's got us winning it because he said we got the size, we got the length, pretty much the right guys to guard any of the other teams that's in it. So we're gonna see how that pans out. You know what I mean? I'm real hyped for it and shit. But let me give y'all a rundown on the stats from this Elite 8 before we end off this episode. So from the Boston Indiana game, Jason Tatum had 32 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists on 37 minutes. Wow. Jaylen Brown, 30 points, 9 rebounds. This had me laughing right here. 0 assists. 0 assists on 31 minutes. And Derek White, the third person, putting up the numbers. 18 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists on 35 minutes. That's not bad. That's not bad for 35 minutes. And on the Indiana side, Tyrese Halliburton with the triple-double. 26 points, 10 rebounds, and 13 assists on 40 minutes. Damn. And Buddy Hield, 21 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals on 31 minutes. And right here you got Miles Turner, the third head of the beast. Miles Turner, 17 points, 10 rebounds on 34 minutes. Not bad. So that was the Indiana and Boston game. Excuse me, all my bad. But right here on this BI, on the Pelicans Kings game, BI had 30 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists on 40 minutes. And damn, Zion underperforming right here. Zion underachieving. 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. That's it. Damn. And 3 steals. That's not bad, but still, got to get the numbers up. Herb Jones. Herb Jones right here. 23 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists on 34 minutes. And you got Valanciunas right here with the double-double, 18 points, 11 rebounds on 29 minutes in the game. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's go to the Sacramento side. Sacramento side, it wasn't looking too good. De'Aaron Fox shot 10 for 25. Goddamn. But he leaded all scorers in 30 points. 30 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists on 39 minutes. And Sabonis with the triple-double, 26 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists on 36 minutes. And Malik Monk with the spark off the bench with 21 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists on 32 minutes per game. Malik Monk, man, I wish the Lakers would have kept him. Low key, high key, bro. I wish the Lakers would have kept him for real. Cause you see him now, this motherfucker's like putting in work and shit, and it's just like, bruh, you could have been putting in that work with us. He with us. Make myself cry. Excuse me, mate. Goddamn. Goddamn, yo. Excuse me. Here we go with the Knicks and Milwaukee game. Julius Randle, goddamn, 41 points? I didn't even know that. Julius Randle, 41 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists on 36 minutes. And you got right here Jalen Brunson, 24 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists on 34 minutes that game. And yo, what the fuck is Grimes doing out there? 0 points, 1 rebound, 0 assists on 18 minutes? Yo, give those fucking minutes to what's that fool's name? Quickly. And Quickly, what the fuck, 7 points? 7 points, 19 minutes? But yeah, the third head of the beast was RJ Barrett. 23 points, 8 rebounds on 31 minutes. And on the Milwaukee side over here, we got Giannis putting up big numbers as he always does. 35 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists, and 3 steals. Wow, the 10 assists really, really shocked me there. He got Damian Lillard, 28 points, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists on 33 minutes. And who else? Who else was the best performer? Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley was shooting the shit out that thing. 18 points, shot 6 of 10 from a 3-point. Yes, sir. Shot 6 of 10 for 3-point. Not bad, not bad. What the fuck is it with former Lakers always going off once they leave the Lakers? Like this shit right here, Malik Beasley. Well, I mean, 32 minutes for 18 points? Like, I don't know. Would you risk it? I don't know, but lately, that's the way it's been. That's the way it's been with all that shit. You know, when fucking fools play with the Lakers and then they leave Lakers, then they start putting up numbers and shit, start putting in work. But anyways, moving on to the Lakers and Phoenix game from last night. LeBron, 31 points, 8 rebounds, and 11 assists on 40 minutes. Wow. 40 minutes, bro. That shit's insane. And AD was the second best performer. 27 points, 15 rebounds on 38 minutes. Excuse me. And Reeves, Big Shot Reeves. 20 points, 6 rebounds on 26 minutes. Not bad. I'm just ready. I'm just ready to go to a game, man. I have to go to a game. I haven't been to a game since last year. Really, last year. This time last year is when I went to a game. But I don't know. My sister said, she's like, "Oh, we're gonna go to a game. Let's go to a game." And I'm just like, "All right, well, what the fuck? Like, She don't want to pay for her ticket. You know what I mean? But she swears like last time I went with my cousin, my little cousin and shit, took her to her first NBA game. And she was like, "Oh, something. You took my cousin that came on the podcast. She was like, you took Alexis. What the fuck? You took Alexis, and you don't want to take me?" And I'm just like, Jessica, Alexis paid for her ticket. Oh, she did? And I'm like, Jessica, you really think I'm fucking paying for Alexis' ticket when she has a whole business and shit? Like, when she's got money, you really think I'm gonna pay for her ticket? And then she was like, "Oh, I thought you paid for her ticket. I thought you did this." I'm like, don't even. I'm like, get out of here, get out of my face. Don't even talk to me no more. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, she swears that I'm over here. Like, I got so much. Like, she swears that I got so much money and shit. I ain't got no fucking money. I'm fucking broke as shit. Broke as shit. Living off this podcast, honestly, straight up. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna hold you. Yo, that's fucking insane. I would never do that shit. This motherfucker. Oh, yo, would you guys? What was the question I was gonna ask? Because I seen a fucking wild ass video. Some dude jumping out of a fucking building and shit to his death. And I ain't trying to make it dark right now like that, because I always I always end the episode off on a positive note, on a good energy, on a good note. That's what I'm trying to do for y'all. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna mention that. I'm not gonna bring that up. I'm gonna just move on. But yeah, bro. I hope if anyone's struggling out there, mentally and shit, you just got to keep yourself occupied. Keep yourself busy, man. For real, do all that shit. Keep yourself moving. Can't stay in one spot, because then if you stay in one spot, you're just going to be having the same thoughts. Just be thinking over and over, just nonstop. Because lately, that's what I've been on, man. Just thinking of stupid thoughts nonstop. And it's just stupid shit. Like, just stupid shit that I can't change. It's stupid shit from the past. And it's even more dumb because I'm blaming myself for my past. Like, no shit. Like, who else could it have been? No one else but yourself, dumbass. Like, you know what I mean? And this is how I be talking to myself. I'm like, who else could it have been other than you? Dumbass and shit like that. But I don't know, man. I really need to get right. I really need to get right mentally. I need to get back on my shit. When I was on my shit, I was on my shit like last year. Literally like summer of last year. I was like straight fuck everyone. I'm doing my YouTube shit. I'm just going to work, doing my podcast shit, working on myself on the side. You know what I mean? Like lifting, fucking basketball shit, practicing in the backyard, fucking, you know, doing little workouts here and there and shit. Just keeping myself busy, man. I hope y'all keep yourselves busy too, cause yeah, the mind is a fucking strange thing. The mind will fucking have you do shit that you didn't want to do. The mind will have you do shit that you never thought you could do. But it's all like, discipline and all that shit and motivation, mentally and shit like that. And also, like, how is it like, what does David Goggins say? Like the governor in your head, the governor pretty much like tells your body, like, like the governor of any other like fucking state or city or whatever, some shit like that. When he's like, oh, he announces, oh, this side is gonna do this is gonna do that, this is gonna do that. Like the governor in your head has got to tell your body, like, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. So start stretching, start moving around a little bit. You're gonna work out, do this and do that. That's the way I be talking to myself in my head, especially like low key, high, not even low key, high key. I need to do that shit more and to like the max and shit. Like talk to myself more and like motivate myself more and shit. Cause like every time I do something and I'm just like dragging it, like, oh, say like a workout, and I'm just like, oh man, like I don't want to do this workout right now. Like, and then I start like dragging and shit. Then that's when I like talk to myself and I'm like, hey, like, come on now, let's go, lock in. Come on, let's go. You got this shit. And even in the backyard, if I'm like, oh, okay, oh, 5 shots right here, 5 shots in a row right here, oh, 3 shots in a row right here. Oh, you hit 3 shots, let's see, or you hit 5 in a row already, let's see how many more you could do. And shit like that. And then that's what keeps me going and shit, you know? That's the way, you know, you got to keep yourself moving, you know? Just with anything, man, for real. But other than that, man, I feel like we can end this episode off here. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. You already know the good shit, man. Peace and one love, man. Straight up. No signal.
This is not a banger.
Thanks for watching. Also, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also, follow me on my socials. Instagram, Twitter, No Signal Mondo. Podcast IG, No Signal Pod. Spotify, No Signal Podcast. And my stream, kick.com/Bean Mondo.
This is not a banger.